having some time to kind of sit on what happened Saturday. What were you feeling when you get a chance to watch it back, and what did you see?
You know, what I saw, definitely, they just spread the ball out a lot in the first half, and they got after us early. You know, it was tough to respond, you know, the way they got after us in the beginning. You know, it's difficult, I guess, when things happen that fast. You know, second half was obviously a lot better, but that doesn't really excuse what happened in the first half. You know, we really do need to prepare harder. You know, we need to be ready to play at the beginning of games. It's very vital to set the tone, especially as a defense, getting out there and making sure that you get some stops early and help out the offense a little bit.
You guys had a lot of changes in the offseason, your side of the ball, and overall in the program. Have you come in closer to kind of figuring out what the identity of this team is through 2 games so far?
Yeah, I think so. You know, it was really cool to see kind of how some of the guys were at halftime. You know, you expect to see guys down and stuff like that, and maybe ready to give up. But I think guys are really resilient. You know, guys are really excited to get out there for the second half and kind of make a statement. You know, that's something that I think is pretty cool, pretty special that I saw on the defense at least.
Coach Riley said guys should be sick when they watch this film and want to practice this. What do you think he meant by that?
You know, definitely just seeing all the opportunities missed. You know, I'm sure there's tons of them. When we go over the film today as a team, I'm sure we're going to see them. I totally understand what he says about being sick. You know, we had some games kind of similar last year where we got beat pretty bad, and I think when you watch the film, you just realize that you can definitely just improve so much more and prepare so much harder that week. And you know, I think it's going to be motivation for us going forward. You know, maybe not thinking about all the specifics, but definitely just the technique things and little things like that you can definitely improve on during the week.
Coach Riley also mentioned how in the locker room at halftime, Coach Diaco is very good with you guys. Can you kind of take us in there and describe what a halftime with Coach Diaco is like?
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't pointing any fingers, blaming anyone, things like that. You know, he was just sitting us down, kind of giving us our adjustments, making sure we were ready to go out there in the second half. You know, he wasn't yelling, freaking out or anything like that. That I think a lot of coaches probably would at that point. You know, with how the first half went, but you know, he was really calm and excited for us to go back out there and kind of challenge ourselves.
Is that what you need as a player? As long as you've been playing this game when things aren't going well. Not so much the rah-rah stuff, but sometimes that this is a specific thing we got to fix. And what works best in your experience? You
know, I think it's a mixture of both. It is nice when the coaches can sit down and actually draw things up and kind of show you how things were going. But it's also nice when some of your teammates are getting up and getting excited and being loud at halftime. And you know, it's really cool to see guys that excited. You know, after the chips are down like that in the first half, it's kind of cool to see how guys respond, see how excited guys are to get back out there.
What do you try to take from the second half to carry forward?
You know, I think we were just a lot more resilient on defense. Obviously, they didn't score in the second half. You know, it's something that was really important. You know, I kind of talked to the D-line. I figured that they'd try and run the ball at us, you know, try and slow the game down and kind of drive it down the field, really long drives. And I think it was kind of a really important point of pride for the defensive line, especially kind of stop that run, making sure that we wouldn't let them do that. So, you know, there's definitely some things that we can watch and say that we're good. And obviously there's a lot of improvements as well. But, you know, we can definitely take some of those good things from the second half into next week.
You'll be home for the next 5 weeks now on games here. How important is it that you kind of establish this team's identity over this run here at home?
You know, it's very important. I think the most important thing is just this week of preparation, making sure that there's no hiccups, you know, no buffer period, I guess you could say, and making sure that when we go out for practice today that we're ready for the work week. We're kind of ready to grind. We're ready to prepare hard and not really dwell on the past as much, and obviously correct the mistakes, but just kind of move forward.
Outside of them slowing the game down, what did you see from their offense in the second half, and how were you guys able to send a message?
You know, I guess they maybe weren't doing some of the things they were in the first half. You know, I guess they weren't spreading it out as much. They didn't really run the ball in the inside as much in the first half as they did in the second half. So that's definitely something that I saw, at least from the nose guard. You know, I don't get a feel for all the other stuff going on, but you know, I definitely know how they're playing on the inside. So.
An 11 a.m. kick for you guys. Do you have a personal preference, whether it's an early morning game or would you rather wait till night? Do you have a preference personally?
It doesn't really make too much difference to me. It is nice, though, when we have the early games. You're not sitting around in the hotel all day. You're kind of getting out there and getting after it pretty early. But, I guess it doesn't really make a difference. Once I'm out there on the field, it kind of all feels the same.
You guys have faced a couple of elite offenses so far. How would you evaluate pass rush just overall as a group?
I was just thinking about this, and the D-line, we definitely kind of talk, we want to be more dynamic in the pass rushing game. We want to get after the quarterback more. It's definitely something we're going to work on, in upcoming weeks.
I guess in that same vein, you guys really limited Arkansas State on the ground game. Freeman had a big first half, and you guys, as you said, were able to limit him in that second half. So think about you guys have had all but one bad half of defending the run really well. Northern Illinois is a team that runs heavy. So I guess what in your mind, what's the key as the front three, front seven to just kind of keep that going, keep that solid run defense going?
Just really being physical in practice in the preparation of the week. I'm always getting on the scout team guys to kind of give us a really good look, and I think they did a good job this past week. Giving me some realistic looking double teams and stuff like that. And as long as we stay sound in our gaps and our technique is in the front three at least, I think we can definitely eliminate creases in the run game.
You guys talk a lot about playing with consistency. What can the coaches do to help you guys as players perform more consistently?
I guess just continue to do what they're doing. As far as what I've experienced, the coach that coaches me the most, Coach Perella, he's very consistent every day. He's never down. He's always high energy. He's always expecting the best from us. I don't expect anything different from him. If we continue to get the coaching that we're getting, I think as long as we take it on ourselves to be more focused and be more ready, I think we'll do all right.
So when you see those kind of two wild tales that you have as coach, or at least that you're saying that maybe it's more on you guys as players to focus in more, or I guess how do you identify kind of that balance? I guess
myself, I definitely take ownership for how that first half went. I think that everyone that was out there on the field should definitely take ownership for what happened in the first half. We can't point any fingers up at the coaches. The coaches call the plays, but we execute the plays. So it's definitely on the defense, definitely on us, and it's something that we can really drill down this week.
Anything else for Mick? Okay, thank you, Mick.
Thanks, guys.